I'm going to be making banana pudding, and this is the easiest banana pudding recipe ever. Really, there's only 3 ingredients, but then the pudding calls for milk, so we'll say 4 ingredients. You need Nilla wafers, and they do have generic brands. You don't have to use this brand. You want, I'm using sugar-free. You don't have to have sugar-free. You want vanilla pudding, not banana pudding, vanilla. And then you want bananas, and I'll probably only use 2 or 3 of these bananas, and they need to be ripe and ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set, I'm making like a casserole bowl full. That's why I'm using 2 packets of pudding. So I'm going to set all this aside, and first I'm going to make my pudding. And I'm going to just follow the directions on the box. You open it up, and you add 2 cups of whole milk. You cannot use soy milk in this, or it will not set right. Just pour that in there. And I'm going to do both at once, so I will be adding 4 cups. You'll see that. And this is a 2-cup measuring cup. There's 2. And it turns, it still turns a light yellow color. And now you just whisk it. You whisk it for 2 minutes. I'll probably do it a little bit longer just because this is 2 packages.
You could use a mixer for this too.
Okay, I think that's good. That's soft. And so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and the package says that it would be ready to serve in 5 minutes. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll show you what to do while you're waiting. Okay, while the pudding is in the refrigerator setting, I'm going to show you what to do. You have your cookies, and I'm actually going to make a single serving for someone to take to them. So I'm going to have our dish for at home, and you want something with a lid. And then for my single serving, I'm going to use this jar I had. I had some other smaller containers, but I think this is a better serving size. So you just open your cookies. These, I thought they used to be in clear bags, but maybe that's a different brand that was in a clear bag.
The Keebler brand.
Yeah, it could definitely be a different brand. So what you're going to do is you're going to line, can you see that, Kev? You're going to line your dish with cookies. And then after you've lined the bottom, go ahead and put cookies like in between these clear spots. Put cookies in there because you want lots of cookies. Okay, and then for my single serving, I'm going to do the same thing. It's not going to be perfect. 4 of them fit in there. Great on the bottom. Okay. And then now you have to wait until I have probably 3 more minutes for my pudding. So I'm going to wait. Don't cut your bananas ahead of time because they get dark. So you can take off what you're going to use. I'm probably going to use 3 of these. But I would rather wait until my pudding is ready to go and then cut my bananas. Okay, 5 minutes are up and the pudding, this is the consistency. It looks really, really good. So first, I'm going to go ahead and do my single serving. And like I said, it's not going to look perfect, but that's okay. It's the taste that matters. And then put it in your bowl. And this is great to take to reunions or backyard barbecues, anything like that, because it's really cheap and it's quick. I mean, you could make this the morning of your event and people would never know how fast you made it. Now, I know there are other cooks out there, other chefs, they, as if I'm one of them, right, other ones, they have elaborate recipes where they put all kinds of ingredients in theirs. I promise you there's no need to do that. So, my banana started here. Just open up your banana. These were green when we bought them a couple days ago. They're small though, so I might end up using another one because I didn't realize how small they were. And you just slice them. You don't want the hunks to be too thick. And just try to get a single layer. And then we're going to do the same thing with this. Try to get a single layer all over it. So I'm going to keep doing that using the rest of these, and then I'll show you how it looks when we come back. Okay, you can see my bananas, and I didn't even use all of that, but I will, so it's not like it'll go to waste. So now you're going to do another layer of cookies. So you see how easy this is. This would be, honestly, if you want to get your kids in the kitchen, this is something they can do. And they can even cut the bananas up themselves with a plastic knife. And it's so much fun for kids. They really like to help in the kitchen. So now you put another layer of your pudding. You could easily make a lot of these single serving, of course smaller than this, but if you were having a guest over too. I'm actually going to use the rest of my pudding now. Usually I only get 2 layers. And I'm going to use another banana because those are so small. Does that look good enough, Kevy, or do you think I ought to use another one? Okay. Now, if you don't have, this is the amount of cookies I have left. So, if you don't, for this single serving, what I want to do really is I want to make it pretty. So I'm going to take like 4 of these cookies and I'm going to use my rolling pin and I'm going to roll it. And I'm going to put the cookie crumbles on top just to make it pretty and so that it can get down in the edge of the jar. You can kind of shake it around. And then you want to make sure you put a lid on it. I think that looks really pretty, don't you, Kev? Put your lid on it. Make sure you keep it in the refrigerator. And just know, I would make this the day that you really want to eat it. Because the longer you keep it in the refrigerator, the softer your cookies are going to get. Kevin, would you rather have them crumbled or like this? Usually for at home, we just put the cookies on top.
Yeah.
But the longer you leave it in the refrigerator, the softer your cookies are going to get. I like crispy cookies.
I like them squishy.
Yeah, Kevin likes them squishy. So I like to eat it the first 2 days. Kevin will eat on it until it's gone. So, but usually we use pretty much all the cookies. There's usually very few cookies left. And then just cover it and keep it refrigerated. And that's it. That's that easy. It's been a couple of hours that this has been in the refrigerator. And it looks really good. I like it cold. I like it really cold. Okay. Here we go. I'd rather get Kevin trying it.
Good.
Very good. Very, very good.
Mouthful, isn't it?
I like the crunchy cookie and then the soft banana. It has a lot of flavor. Now, if you don't use sugar-free vanilla, if you use the regular vanilla, it has a lot more flavor. But for me, the sugar-free just made me feel better about having a dessert in the middle of the day.